Hello and welcome back to game number 2 between 14 Beers at Chili's versus Peen Gaming. First game went into favors of 14 Beers after some really clutch coming back from a bad laning phase from Peen Gaming.
It's Radiant's banned now.
So we'll see how this second game goes. Again, I'm gonna go a little bit faster during the draft simply because I'm a very bad player. So don't trust me on anything I say. But I also, I don't really know too much to say during these drafts. And I don't want to bore people.
10 seconds! Radiant's turn to ban! It's
Caudle
Dire's
ban,
ban
Caudle, a very strong support. Zeus ban, they did not like the Zeus on 14 Beers at Chili's.
10
so
seconds.
That's definitely a respect ban against L. Treant Protector ban, I like this ban. The other ban Zeus. They know that makes Treant's Protector's game pretty hard, so they ban Treant. And clearly Bo, Big Titty Bo plays Treant. So Jakiro. Ooh. First game 14 Beers at Chili's, they banned the WoW Warlock. This time they didn't. We'll see if the ban was justified. And we'll see what's gonna be the second pick for Eternal Peen for Peen Gaming. Lion, ooh, that's
It's Dire's ban now.
Both of these supports kind of prefer to be a position 5, I feel, but they serve different purposes. I'm mostly a support player, so I can talk about supports a little bit more. And also the Radiance opening between Jakiro and Lina. We see 4 supports here. Lina could be a mid, but I doubt it. It's rarely played as a mid, and yeah. And so Jakiro is very much about counter initiation with Ice Path and Macro Pyre. Landing those is very important. Also strong laning presence. There's a lot of damage with Dual Breath and Liquid Fire. Meanwhile, Warlock gives a lot of sustain to the carry. Most of the time you want to use your Shadow Word on your carry because the damage that you would deal to an enemy hero is negated by the magic resistance that they have, but the heal is not negated. Therefore you get more value out of using it on your carry, and he can just trade and harass more the enemy and take the damage and get healed by your Shadow Word. Later on, Warlock becomes about, again, counter initiation, similar to Jakiro, just with a huge drop of the rock of the golem. Lion we saw in game 1, WoW on Lion had some phenomenal plays, some really good hexes, some really good impales, and a lot of damage. Lina also a lot of damage with fiery soul stacks, a lot of magic damage early on. So we'll see how this game goes. Now bans, Faceless Void is very common core hero right now.
Radiant's turn to ban.
Bristleback ban. They also banned Bristleback in the first game, so I assume Slinky plays a lot of Bristleback. Maybe he's famous for it.
Dire's turn to ban.
Ooh, they banned Slark. Slark was a big problem. Eternal Peen played a really good Slark. They banned Ember Spirit. Ember Spirit went off on Warsaw, being 24 and 2 or even more. Beastmaster again, most likely played by average Peen again. Beastmaster had a good game. He had the most last hits on his team, I think, for quite some time. Yeah. Sand King very strong offlaner. Sand King Lina, a really strong combo. Sand King lands his first stun, Lina lands his second stun. Any support is either dead or at 10% HP and just has to run away and can't do shit. This combo is very strong and it's very easy to execute. Trust me, I can execute it. Everybody else can.
10 seconds. 5 seconds.
CK. This hero was banned in the last game, so I assume they have some comfort on it. I like it. He also has some sustain against Sand King. Sand King is gonna be annoying, but he has sustain from the Warlock together with his Chaos Strike. That is not really chaotic anymore, but it's mostly just Lifesteal Strike.
5 seconds left. It's that.
Lifestealer, 4 wafts. I've casted one other game where Wafts on Lifestealer went ham. That player could not be stopped on Lifestealer. We will see if he's going to be able to repeat that
10
performance.
seconds. Radiant's ban now.
Last ban, Conquer. Good ban, good ban. Conquer would destroy CK. He would just one-hit the illusions, and CK is a non-factor.
10 seconds.
We'll see the last
left.
ban
Hey,
from
Radiant
Fierce. They
you.
ban OD. Interesting, interesting. Maybe
10
worried
seconds.
about the
5
OD pick.
seconds left.
Understandable. OD would be pretty strong against all of the heroes. OD is also just annoying. Ooh, Invoker pick. We will see how it goes. It was banned in the previous game. We will again see if warranted.
Ten seconds. 5 seconds left.
And the last pick for Peen Gaming. They are at their tournaments lives. This last pick, they need to find something. Beastmaster is gonna go into a pipe. Most likely, it's gonna negate a lot of Radiance damage. But they need Clinks. They're gonna get a lot of pickoff. Eternal Peen, he played that game the previous game really well on pickoffs. So we will see how that goes in this game. And I will go down to 1 speed as soon as we are in the game, provided we don't have another pause at the beginning. Beautiful, beautiful line.
Prepare for battle.
Okay, good luck, have fun. Don't we wish that to everybody? So quick going over. L playing the Lion this time. Little bit of a difference. Woe playing his signature Warlock. He's also very well known for Oracle. Apparently not playing that so much anymore. He wasn't banned, but he didn't pick it up. Then we see D3 code on CK. We see average Peen the same on Beastmaster, and Eternal Peen on the Clinks mid. What are they talking about? Do these shards count? Don't know, I assume so. They don't count. They don't count, unfortunately. Cement on Jakiro. I saw him play that hero a few times. Wafts on...
30 seconds to showtime.
Oh, Big Titty Bow says nobody ever gives me just a tip. I'm sorry. That's sad. Again, you were the one who was asking for nudes. If you actually want some, just DM me. I can set you out with some. Big Titty Bow playing Lina. Slinky on the Sand King, already having Sandstorm. And Warsaw being top as Invoker. That's very interesting. And they're gonna go. And double stun from Big Titty Bow. And is this gonna be first blood? They're splitting up their damage. I don't know if that was intentional or not. If it was, it could work out.
Fight me.
Because they have to use a lot of resources to get both of the healths back up. Meanwhile, if they would have gotten a first blood, they would have gotten gold, but the other player wouldn't have to use their resources to heal up. But they have a Warlock who can just heal everybody up. We see, like, he's just healing up. He doesn't care about these right clicks. D3 code, pulling it back to the range creep. Is he gonna be able to get this deny? Big Titty Bow securing it with a light striker. Well played. Well played. Is it and the deny? This lane's won. This lane is won. Last hit and denies. How is mid going? Eternal Peen versus Warsaw. I assume Eternal Peen is gonna have a little bit of a better time than against the Ember Spirit. Simply because Invoker is not that strong of a laner. But if he goes Quas Vex, there might be some potential. We will see. We will see. Meanwhile, bottom. Average Peen. Again, getting his farm, but so is Wafts. That was the case as well in the previous game. They were both just getting their farm, trading a lot of last hits right now. Oh, and the stun. This is not gonna lead to anything, but it is damage. Is he gonna use his self? He is gonna use his self. Here, this range creep. This was important to deny. This was important to deny. I feel like that they could have denied that one. Wool getting a little bit low. He still has a Shadow Word for himself, and poof, the stats on Warlock. So good. So good. So much HP. Compare that to 640 to 780. That's so much different. And are they going to be able to get some denies here? Ooh, Big Titty Bow realizing that Woe wanted to go for this. And the Fatal Bond's not leashing onto anything but Shadow Word into Chaos Strike. Is it going to be enough damage? And the first blood for D3 code on the CK against Alina. This is how Dire wants to start out this game. They are climbing for their lives, and they want to show we deserve to be. We deserve to go on further. Another Shadow Word on Slinky. And a kill here, killing the Beastmaster. Are they also gonna kill Lion? He's gonna go for a stun, continue running, but he's just gonna get away. Lifesteal deciding farm is more important. Understandable, I think so too. Salve on Lion being forced, but the Jakiro not having any mana whatsoever. Having a stick, I like this, I like this. Stick gaming is where we are. Everybody get a stick, get a wand. Public service announcement, get yourself a wand. If you don't know what to get with 400 gold, 450 gold, get yourself a wand. And the stun landing on Woe, but no follow-up. I feel like you could max out Burst Strike, maybe 2 or 3 points. Just for the additional range, because level 1, let me tell you, it's terrible. It's pretty terrible. Woe playing rather aggressive. Has to be careful. Like Lina and Zanking, they have damage. They have lots of kill potential, and he's gonna walk into them again. But he is at the moment level 3, while Big Titty Bow is level 2. He also went for 2 points in Fatal Bonds, which is interesting. I haven't seen that before. Not a really experienced Warlock player here, so I wouldn't know if it's good or bad. But Cement having a point in every ability. I like that. Level 3, you can do that. He might be dead here, pretty sure. And boom! One more axe right down the throat of the dragon. We're Skyrim here. Eternal Peen. Warsaw doing really well in CS. Meanwhile, Eternal Peen, he has only 11 last hits at 5 minutes. This is a rough game. Warsaw really putting the hurt into him. This is not how I expected it to go. But all in the first game we had a similar game where Eternal Peen had a rough laning phase, but he recovered. He recovered and he got kills. We'll see if he's gonna be able to do that again. And they're fighting for bounty runes. Big Titty Bow is just like, yeah, you know what, how about no? Is he gonna... Nope, he realizes, Woe realizes this would be suicide to go for that. They 2 for 2 runes exchange. Dire was much better in the first game about these runes, so I believe it was maybe Radiant saying during the break, hey, these first 5-10 minutes, we didn't really get bounty runes. Let's clean up our act around those minutes. And that's good, that's really good. Lion being an annoying little thing, and Cement just using his self, getting to full XP again, and Lion just continuing harassing the lifestealer. Not much else happening here. This Lina is most likely gonna be dead with the Fatal Bonds.
Denied.
And one more Chaos Strike. Slinky seeing maybe I can get something on this Woe, but realizing not really. But there's still the Sentry Wards are in the favor of Radiant, in favor of the Zanking. It's a rough game if you don't have any vision, any Sentry vision against Zanking. Clinks is missing. He's not missing anymore. But Warsaw having a level advantage, pretty much one level, 36 to 14 against the 17 and 3. Very much putting the hurt into Eternal Peen. Warsaw showing his proficiency as a laner. And Tornado into the EMP. Very well timed, I have to say. I'm not an Invoker player at all. That was well timed. Well timed.
Radiant's bottom tower's still there, but not for long.
Cement just continuing harassing the Lion. Yeah, Lion can't really stand against Jakiro in terms of trading. The dual breath and liquid fire is just too much in terms of attack speed and damage. There's not really much trading you can do. Woe getting having a clarity, getting some more mana, and they are just getting the creep wave, cutting the creep wave, denying the clarity with Dragon Blade and stun. Is there going to be a follow-up? Close follow-up, close follow-up. They do see Slinky here. There is a Radiant Sentry, Dire Sentry, and this might be a dead sanking, and he's having, but the Fatal Bonds. Is he dead? Is he dead thanks to the Lina? Is the support killing the core, as we as the core so often say? And for some more damage, it's running out soon. No, no. Not in time, not in time, not enough damage to kill Slinky. Regardless, like that's always a possibility. They could just kill each other. If you have a really tanky frontliner, could just kill everybody else. Especially if they then cheese. They use the cheese to get even more damage in. Nice, getting another timing. Is Eternal Peen dead? No, he's not. But he has no mana, no life.
Looks to be disintegrating.
It's a rough game. We are at 8.5 minutes in. Invoker is at the top of the chart. He's going Quaswex, going into Spirit Vessel, pretty much having face boots. It's gonna be another game where Eternal Peen has to show his proficiency at catching up from not a miserable but a bad lane. And Woe died against the combo of Big Titty Woe and Sanking. Not really much you can do. If they land a stun into another stun, you're dead.
Dire's middle tower looks to be disintegrating.
Lion dies, and the tower mid is gone down. So 3k advantage for Radiant. It's not the start that they were hoping for. They had a good start with the first blood. Whoa, rotating mid, but is this rotation mid to die or? But Eternal Peen is here. He's saying, hey, just get him a little bit. And is he gonna use his ultimate? No, he's not. Interesting. I do think they might have had some kill potential here, but I don't know how much damage you have with your ultimate and everything. So I assume he made the math and decided it wasn't gonna work out. Warsaw also having now still having a salve. So if they wouldn't have gotten the kill, it was a lot of commitment. Ooh, a tip. Ooh. And also gonna get the. You can ice path or not. Wouldn't have gotten the rune anyways, I believe. But it would have made it more annoying. And let's be real, that's all what the Dota is about. Making life annoying for each other. And there's another tornado into EMP with Lina being here, and that's a dead Klinks. That's not what you want to be seeing at 10 minutes. 4k advantage for Radiant. This is gonna be a rough game. We have CK having his Midas. He got his Midas. Use your Midas. You want to use your Midas on this catapult. He's afraid. And are they gonna? And the TP is cancelled. Warsaw is here putting down the urn, and that's a dead CK with an active Midas. I don't want to do like a grand here, but this Midas is off cooldown. And there's another dead here bottom. Wafts getting a kill. Wu trying to body block, body blocking like a god! Like a god! Give this player body blocking, saving his position for. Ooh, that was a heads up play, I gotta say. That was beautiful to watch. Really beautiful. Finger use wasn't necessary, but the body blocks. Ooh, this player here. Watch out, in 2 years he's gonna be a TI. Warsaw trying to go on Eternal Peen, but he's getting his invisibility off, and Warsaw just gonna run it off. Tornado, average Peen, and putting down a sentry. And
Dire's top tower is about to be Radiant's top.
Getting the ping, and this sentry is just not in range of the Dire observer board, just not. But those that we now see a 4 people rotation onto this Sand King. This need to work. This needs to work out. Stacking their stunts a little bit. Do they have vision? Do they have vision? Yeah, they don't have vision, it seems. You have to bring vision if you want to kill a Sand King. You have to bring vision. You can't do it without. Ooh, that's rough. There's a lot of people rotating here for not having vision. And now they see... Ooh! And the roar catching him, but rather far away. And there is another sandstorm. And Epicenter, is he gonna kill Woe? No, Epicenter just gonna whiff. And anything else coming off of this. And there is the dust, but he misses his Burrow Strike. Slinky, you were here. You can Burrow Strike to here. Trust me, I know the Burrow Strike range. If you're at level 3, yeah, you can doop. It happens. Whew. That's a good kill. That was the most net worth, most last hit hero killed from Radiant side. So Dire has to keep it up. They have to keep pushing and give the CK some farm for his armlet into heart, most likely. He got his Midas now, using it. And Warsaw nearly having his Spirit Vessel. This Invoker is scary. How are we on this? And this Lifestealer having Midas, Wand, Face Boots, going into Radiance. This is you need to stop this Lifestealer. You need to stop this Lifestealer and this Invoker somehow. Good. I like this word. Warsaw walking through an sentry ward, but wasn't really spotted because there wasn't an observer ward. So they don't know he's here. Eternal Peen wanting to make something happen. He still hasn't used his ultimate as far as I can say. And there is a tornado into stun, and this is a dead lion. And no mana on the CK. He can't fight. He doesn't have mana for his ultimate. He can't fight. But they do have Warlock ultimate. They do have Chaotic Offering. But all of this is 4 heroes, yeah, pretty much occupying the enemy's jungle while their own jungle, Waft is just farming, free farming all his list, all the bounty runes, all the last hits, all the jungles, everything. This is not how you win games. Ooh, this is gonna be rough. This is gonna be a rough game for Dire. I've said this in the first game. Dave managed to climb back, so I believe in him. Average Peen cutting down some more trees. He has something against climate change. Oh, that was TP. You didn't really have to give out your positioning there. Warsaw keeping the pressure up on top. Meanwhile, the 2 supports together with the CK trying to make something happen against this. I would have dropped Rock for this. I would have dropped Rock for this. I know you can't really see where he is, but I don't know. Maybe. But they're trying. They're dropping Rock here. Do they see the Invoker? There is a dust. They get the roar, and if they can get this kill, that would be massive. Yes, there's the ultimate of Klings, and he is dead. That's a dead Invoker killed by Klings. That is how they get back into the game. Eternal Peen doing it once again, being 1-1. Lion trying to just take the creeps away from the tower, but there's a catapult, Alina with fiery soul stacks. This tower is having a rough game. This tower is dead. Bye bye.
Hey, where's Dire's bottom tower?
Not much to boot there. There's a golem just being at the side shop. He wonders what he can buy, and now he wants like, I know what I wanna hit some creeps. Boom, boom, boom. 1 last hit, 2 last hits, 3 last hits, 4 last hits with this golem. Nice, that's 200 gold. And I missed another kill. And they're going on to this warlock as well, and they're both supports are dead.
Pretty good move if you ask me. Radiant's top tower ain't
In both games. Oh, Slinky tipping. Whoa. Ooh. In both games, Lion as well as Warlock are rather stationary supports, like until they get blinks. Like, but if you compare that to Alina, Lina is rather mobile thanks to a Fiery Soul stack, so like always some mobility. And we see the stun onto Eternal Peen and the Echo Epicenter. And now Lion again dead. Ooh, this and Slinky blinking again into average Peen, getting the stun into Tornado, into Spirit Vessel, and into the Ice Wall. Warsaw just styling on him with all the spells, and whoa, not really able to do much there. Ooh, that's 3 heroes dead. It's a rough game. Sometimes you just have those games, but it's unfortunate when you have them in a tournament. And D3 Code having his armlet now, he is making progress. He's the only hero that can keep up with the enemy's level of farm, with the enemy's core's level of farm, I mean.
Dyer's bottom tower
So that's good. So there is still like, again, they have again burst. Dyer having this burst with the CK. They got another deny. They're really good at tower deny. Gotta give them really good at that. And Eternal Peen, he wants to make more happen. He is 1 and 2. He's not happy. Ooh, he is below the Lina right now. This is not the game that we saw in the previous game. This is not the previous game where we saw Eternal Peen popping off as Slark after a rough laning phase. So far. Oh, nice dust. Revealing Warsaw, making him worry about Warsaw just like, well, you use gold to see me and I just run away. But I still think that's worth it instead of... Oh, and this is a rough position where you are right now. If you can get your rock... Oh, the cold snap into Spirit Vessel, not letting you cast the rock. They still get the Jakiro. This Chaos Knight doing work here, getting killed by the Dragon Slave. LSA onto a 1 health Lion. And there are 4 heroes dead. For a moment it looked there like CK was doing it. Warsaw was getting solo. Slinky blinking after average Peen, wanting to get the full team wipe, but not getting it.
Dyer's top tower is under attack.
But this is a rough game. This is not good. This is not good. If they would have gotten that golem off, that would have changed the entire fight. Cold snap into Spirit Vessel. You heard the sound of boo, boo, boo. Like the animation just getting cancelled by the stun over and over and over. That poor Warlock. And Eternal Peen still trying to make something happen. Seeing here Alina, any kill is gonna enable something. And there's the rock, dropping on 2 people, getting the Lina. That is, it's worth it. It's 500 gold. It's a Lina that was on an unstoppable kill streak. And they're gonna farm this stack. That's good. That's like they have the tank. Well, not really. This golem bot got disintegrated by this ancient stack. But if they're gonna be able to get this stack, that's a lot of gold, that's a lot of EXP. Average Peen has to be careful not to die here. Ooh, okay. I do think CK should help clearing there. He also has his Midas. You should use his Midas. Use your Midas. Yep. Nice. And there Warsaw going against Woe, and the Tornado to mark the grave right here with the bubble. It's a rough game to be a position 5 against mobile cores that just feast on support lives like Ember Spirit and Invoker. Warsaw, you're dirty. You're very, very dirty. You exploit us supports over and over and over again just for your personal gain. It's a little bit like slavery. Just with more killing. Lion is dead. Not to say that slavery didn't have killing, but Lion's dead. Slavery had killing. Oh, there's a lot of pinging because somebody stole a kill, I believe. Maybe? I don't know. Lifestealer having his Radiance. Interesting ice path. Trying to stop the Lifestealer. That's on your team.
Dire's top tower's
That's
about to be
very
raided.
interesting. Eternal Pain TPing out, realizing there are too many people here. That's it's a good movement. But now you can go onto this Sanking. Just I think they're a little bit too cautious with their ultimate. Like, I get it, you want to have it for the perfect team fight or whatever, but you're 16k behind, and I do believe they realize that they are behind. I do think they know they are having a rough game. So just getting any kills is worth a lot. Ooh, are they seeing him here? No, not quite. Not quite. This Lina going for Ithalans. Cement going for 4 stuff. Sanking, having Veils, Guardian Greaves, and Blink. This Sanking is rich. Lina having her. And stun onto CK. This CK, is he gonna be? And he's dead. The golem coming too late. And that's... He has no buyback. I don't know what stops Radiant from pushing. That's the most farmed hero just getting obliterated. And nice stun. 2 people stun with a bomb inside called Lifestealer. And that's another 2 heroes dead. Waff just be feeling like unstoppable. Warsaw jumping in. And a dead Warlock. Are we gonna see the end of the game here? It sure looks like it. It sure looks like it. The Meteor absolutely hitting nothing. That's the sign of a good Invoker player when he knows I can just use my spells for no avail and still win. Slinky diving a little bit too far. Is he gonna die? He has only died once so far, and that was I think pretty early on. 2 heroes stunned. Chaos Knight dead again. Warsaw just playing with his food like a cat playing with a mouse. And they're just getting bottom racks. Mid is already being pushed in. And I hear a roar all going on the Sand King. But Klinks is dead. That is a Magropire. And 4 heroes dead. Warlock just being like, I don't think I can do much here. And they're going back to hitting the racks. This might be the end here. We might see a GG call very soon. This Lifestealer has not died. 4, 0, and 7, going for an AC next 7. I thought he already bought his 4 staff. Is it on the courier? No, I was completely wrong about that. But they get Salmon, at least something. Getting tipped by your own team. But they realize they are far ahead. Dire is gonna give it one last shot, I believe. They smoked up, they came out of their base. And that's a stun on the Invoker. Dust and beautiful Klink's ultimate. That's a dead Lion, that's not good. That's a dead Lina. Is Warsaw gonna drop? Warsaw is dead. That buyback on Beastmaster dead, but that's a dead Klinks. Lifestealer, is he gonna get out? He's just gonna drive off in his little cardi. Oh, he's gonna turn around, coming back out, being like, "What up, bitches?" Well, Warsaw, I would fight you, but you're dead. And there's the GG call by Eternal Peen. Peen Gaming unfortunately getting eliminated 2-0. Making a very, very strong effort in the first game. This second game, it seemed to be just a little bit too fast-paced for them. 14 beers at Chili's, advancing off into the semi-finals. I hope I'll see them there. Thanks for listening to my cast, and I hope you enjoy. Have a good night.